Anyways, how we doing, guys? Welcome back to GodlyScents for the people. I'm this way. I'm Godly.
I'm Matilda.
She's a little goof troop tonight. Anyways, we're having a good time. Anyways, so I hope you all are in store for another episode. Of course, it's been a while. Like you saw our last video, we're getting married June 19th, 2022, 3 o'clock Eastern time, right? Central time, right. We are near Chicago. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe below.
Hit the bell.
Give us a thumbs up if you like our videos. Thank you for our new subscribers. And we appreciate you guys. We're trying to get to 200. We're trying to actually make God bigger than what it is. No, I'm trying to. No, you see, this is why I am talking.
You asked.
What I meant was God is going to be explosive on this channel.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Ooh, that's right.
Way more than the fragrances, of course.
Yes.
That's just the side note. Anyways, yeah. So today we have a special message for you guys. It's titled "Suit Me Up."
Suit me up.
Suit me up, and basically that entails God basically showing us how He wants us to be suited up for His kingdom, how we could be suited up for every situation in life. You know, with the enemy's encounters, throwing His fiery darts at
us, and you know, wow. Are you okay?
His fiery darts at us, but God is taking care of everything, knowing that nothing will hit you or penetrate you in any way, shape, or form. We're putting on and being suited up with the full armor of God. Psalms 51:10, of course, I'll get into a little later. But I want Matilda to go and let her tell us about her ways of getting suited up.
All right. So, as it states in Philippians 4:6-7, don't be anxious for anything. 4:13, we can do all things. We can endure all things through Him who strengthens us, right? John 14:27. Jesus said He leaves His peace with us, for our hearts not to be troubled and not to fear. Jeremiah 29:11 says God has plans to prosper us, to give us a future and a hope. These are the things that we clothe ourselves up with, that we suit ourselves up with. We put on the full armor, as John stated in Ephesians 6:11. The helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, of course, the breastplate of righteousness.
The breastplate of righteousness, yes.
The cloak of wisdom, the belt of truth, the shield of faith, the
shoes of gospel of peace.
So.
You told me that so many times.
Yes.
I had no choice but to memorize it.
And then we bear the fruits of the Spirit. You know, we have God's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. So in Galatians 5:22-23, these are the things that we speak to ourselves, that we put on, that we do. We come in humility, a place of humility. We have the confidence of God, you know, we walk in that, and we don't back down, you know, we stand for what we believe in.
We don't bow down.
And we don't bow down, right? And then as a woman at a man's side.
Wow, you know what? It's funny. I'm gonna stop you right there because I went into my notes and went from a man's perspective, but now she's getting into a woman's perspective. Wow, that's nuts. Anyways, we both don't see each other's notes either, so I like for it to be a surprise. Go ahead.
So as a woman taken from a man's side, we are a help me, right? So God has given us as women the grace to be there for our man, to be that support, to love him through life, basically. We take care of our man, God takes care of us. God continually renews our strength and renews us, you know, so he makes sure that we're full, that we're there, that we can be that support, you know, for our man.
Absolutely.
And because a lot is on a man's shoulders, being the head, you know, and the enemy's always trying to attack the head, right? Because you weaken the head, then, you know.
Yeah, head of a snake.
So we're there to help take the pressures off, you know.
Of course, I'm not a snake.
Not at all. To be there by his side, you know, to be that strength, that encouragement, that love. So very important, when you take on that role, you need to understand how serious it is, you know, what kind of position you're in, you know, but the whole thing of this women's movement and all that is just
feminism,
you know,
and college. Women are gonna be more independent minded nowadays because it's leaning to that generation, to that agenda that they want to come across as not needing a man, right?
Right. But God didn't make it that way. You know who made it that way? Satan made it that way. The enemy's always got to meddle into what God did. He'll take what God has, which made perfect and beautiful, and he'll twist it and make it ugly, you know, and bring people at odds with each other when we're supposed to be united, working together, you know. So that's pretty much what I had.
Good point. Yes, that was the perfect conclusion to your Miss America speech. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, so let's get to my notes. The way God suits a man up, you know.
Yes.
So a man is, you know, protective, ready for battle. He's armored up with the full armor of God, like Matilda mentioned. He endures many obstacles and many attacks from Satan, like she mentioned as well. But the beauty of it all is that our faith level as a man still grows and enhances. And then you see things start to flourish within your spirit, man. And then your flesh is dying at the same time as you are in prayer, or, you know, you spending time with God. Then the spirit man takes over your entire body, and then you tend to transform into an even better man. So, but the trick of it is not trick, but the obedience of it all is to yield. So you have to yield to God and not do your way, not want your way, not, you know, fear things to go wrong. Ask God for help, seek God first, and everything else should be added. It's like the scriptures, you know, tell us. Or should I say the prophecy tell us. So my own notes is Psalms 51:10, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit in me. You know, that's so relevant to what I'm speaking about right now in this message. We are speaking about, I should say, is because having a clean heart and having a renewed spirit makes you even more, pliable for God to work with. God will utilize you in so many ways, and He will shape every wrong thing about you. Not wrong thing, but every flaw, but He will use it for His good. The enemy thinks that, you know, by Him attacking us, Him learning our characteristics and us not learning from what we're doing wrong, that He has the advantage, which He doesn't. So also, let us walk in meekness. Meekness means just that overall goodness, treating people well, keeping yourself upright, walking in integrity as a man, knowledgeable, to not put others down, to not, you know, get the big head, but yet it kind of ties into humility in a way, and be more pure. When I say cleanse your heart, it's purity. So that purity will renew your spirit, renew your mind, renew how you walk, because you are a new creation within God altogether. So, and then God can use you for whatever He wants to choose you, because you are a servant, and you're yielding at the same time, and you're ready, because that's why you get suited up. And am I right?
Yeah.
And we get suited up for battle.
Yeah.
Battle.
Speaking of
You
battle,
didn't come in this close. Battle. Anyways, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, nothing. I was looking up names and what the names mean. And
Oh,
his
yeah.
battle reminded me.
Oh yeah, we have a surprise for you in the beginning of this video. So we looked up each other's. Well, Matilda looked up both of our names, I should say, not each other's. Powerful meanings behind that. So stay tuned for those. Like I said, thank you for our supporters that have been following the channel, loving the channel. Let us know what other godly appetites that you guys seek. You know what? We don't even want to talk about fragrances. Of course, you can tell us what other fragrances you want to see, but let's talk about the word first. So, God has also blessed you with the power to help others. So we want to remember that we're givers, renew our minds of all works within Him. Never look back at the old man like Lot couldn't look back at Sodom and Gomorrah when it was burning. The angel told him, "Oh, if you look back, you will die." But his wife looked back, of course. Yeah, no, tragic. She turned into stone.
Pillar.
Pillar of salt, pillar of stone. It reminded me of something in Disney, anyway.
Yeah.
But that was her not being obedient. Remember, I said in one of my last videos that obedience is the first thing that Christians need to do. Be obedient. So, also, due to them burning, they were serving false idols. They were caught up in lust and sin consistently, and God had enough of it. So, in their devilish ways. So we as men have to be more focus-minded and suited up, because the enemy will try to hinder your life in every area. So that is what suiting up is about, right? Wasn't that amazing?
That was great.
Wow, I love how that, that cohesiveness that we have just sums up, and was put together solidly, right?
Yeah. It was great.
Yes. All right.
But,
Give me a kiss. I know you want to. Okay. All right.
Happens with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, the Holy Ghost is moving. We are the remnants of Christ. So hopefully you enjoyed that. So now we're going to head over to fragrance. We don't want this to be too long, but I kind of enjoy talking about the word with Matilda, because she has that connection with me, and we can just talk about, God any time of the day, like we did earlier, before this video, prior to this video. So just talking about how God can enhance our overall, mindset, to doing things the right way, to act in the right way, to be in the right way. And it's good stuff.
And really, it's hard because the flesh wants to fight it, because the flesh is enmity against the Spirit of God. So it battles against the Spirit of God. But if you are able to fight against the flesh and keep it under subjection, then things become easier. God can work a lot better, and those things don't have so much of a hold on you, and you get released from it. But the first thing is to yield while your flesh wants to react.
Yes, if we were talking about forgiving, forgiving a person for you know, anything they did to, you know, make you feel bad and or, you know, mad about a certain situation, and forgiving and releasing and, you know, letting that, praying to God and letting God take that pain away, that innermost, you know, deep pain that you are having, you know, let God restore you, which is awesome. And also we were talking about reactions, you know, we don't want to get into all this. These are for other videos, but we're going to be, the content that we're going to be giving you guys soon is, you know, her perspective on women in the kingdom, and my perspective on men in the kingdom, and how we should go about, you know, praising God and loving God, and, you know, dealing with people in society that don't have God, like, you know, the clubs, drunken spirits, and depression. And we just want to, you know, advance and expand, you know, our repertoire and our palette to you guys, to distribute the word the right way and to live the right way as well. So let's get into some fragrances. You got anything else to say?
No, that's it.
All right, so Matilda has a new fragrance for you guys. You ladies go get these fragrances. These are top of the line designer fragrances. That's all we do, and that's what we're about.
Yes. So, here we go. Si Azione by Giorgio Armani, right?
Yes.
Giorgio Armani.
She looked back at the box,
Yeah,
y'all.
to make sure.
You
And
know
here's the
Armani's
bottle.
really good. Armani's expensive too.
Looks like a big, it reminds me of a big nail polish bottle.
Right.
Open it up. Fruity, clean, fresh smell. Ooh, it's getting my nose.
Very
There's
nice. Elegant
yeah,
too.
sweet, floral, fruity. It's leisure daily. The notes in there are pink pepper, and then pear, black currant, rose, jasmine, heliotrope, vanilla, cedarwood.
What do you smell more of? I'm gonna pick rose.
Yeah, it's more of the flowery.
It's very potent in rose, but also has like a fruity breakdown
Because of the pear.
Because of the pear,
I think.
right?
Yeah.
And the pink pepper is blending in there too. Yeah.
Tickle in my nose.
Right.
So it's spring, mostly spring, some fall, summer. Not so much in the winter though. 6.5 hours is the average sillage for it.
That's doable.
Yeah, not too bad. And yeah, there you have it. See,
Go get it. What was the retail?
the retail on it.
Wow, what? $80?
80 bucks.
85.
How many ounces is this?
But it was worth
So
it.
it's a
It's
1
1
ounce.
I thought I bought a 1.7 ounce. Apparently I didn't. Anyways, on to me, guys.
But it's good.
Yes. Good job, babe. Good job.
Good job
Anyways.
to you for picking it out.
Yes. So, guys, I've been wanting to review this fragrance for a while. I know it's a cheapie, but it's what Justin Copeland recommended. So I went and got it. I was questionable at first. I was like, So here it is. It's CK Into You. Why did I pick this cheapie? Why? Beautiful bottle, of course, nothing too fancy. I picked it out because, I don't even wear CK anymore, but I picked it out to tell you what's bad about it. A lot of people said that it was too fizzy. It doesn't last long. It's not great. Yeah, you wasn't ready for this one. But at the same time,
It's good.
I like it. So remember, every fragrance that doesn't, everybody speaks great about or negative about. Just make sure you like it. So of course it lasts about 5 hours. The ingredients, you have some pomelo leaf, you have some gin fizz, like the gin tonic, of course. You guys shouldn't be drinking. Some cocoa. No, I'm just kidding. Some shiso leaf, which is more greenery leaf. Then you come into some musk with the bottom notes and some vetiver, and then some white cedar. Here's the spray. I like this because it's very clean, very fresh, and it does have that gin tonic, aroma type vibe, but it's very fresh, very clean, good for leisure time. I would wear this maybe like at a cookout or something, maybe the beach, before I hit the beach, or downtown Chicago.
Sweet.
And it is sweet. Cedar notes in here, very, very fresh, right?
Yeah. And then everybody's pheromones are different. So what smells good on one may not on
exactly.
someone else.
So many negative reviews on this, and I know it doesn't.
Why.
I know it doesn't last long, but and that's the beauty in fragrance. Something someone else doesn't like, you may like it. It's just like it's saying, another man's trash is another man's treasure. So this is a treasure. So definitely check it out. Like I said, we said it before. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe below.
Hit the bell.
And give us a thumbs up. Guys, we don't want to be too long. Thank you for serving God. Thank you for, speaking Romans 10:9 over your lives. Believing in your heart, confessing out of your mouth that Jesus has risen and still alive, of course. And we are out of here, guys. We are about to get into the Lakers game. So, hey, we'll see if they can win a game. Anyways, guys, bless up. God first. See you later.